welcome along, and welcome to another glorious day here on Marwell Manor Farm. So we are, we're start of a new day, and we need to get cracking on things. So, 8340 here. That's still connected up to our coon seeder here. So we're going to get this doing some more seeding today. So to do that, we've got to get this started. So as a first job, that's what we need to do here. Then, thinking about it, we need to get our... we then need to go and get some fertilizer for our fertilizer spreader. So we're going to have to empty out what we currently have and get that refilled with some fertilizer. And then once we've done that, and get field 18 done, and once we've done that, we need to go and TED field 19, the top end of field 19. So it'll all go here today, really. Lots and lots for us to do. I'm just trying to get my head around all of it. It is early in the morning, and it sometimes takes a little while to wake up to these things. Right, so we want to try and get both of these bags off here if we can. I want to unload. Really, I want to unload everything. So getting both bags off would be useful. That actually is perfect. I'm happy with that. I don't want them swinging about too much. Right, there we go. 2,000 litres. Either one of these holds more than enough for our seeder here. Oh, come on, there we go. I think they're done. Are we done? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's nice and full. So we're going to leave the big bags on the front of the Manitou here. With no use for the Manitou other than to do those at the moment. Although really we should get all of the bags. Oh, we need to get all of the bags off actually. Because we need to get this going, and then we need to go and get ourselves a whole load of the other stuff. So I'm going to put these. We only have one shed at the moment. So I'm going to put these into there. I think we need another shed. We need somewhere where we can store this kind of stuff, really. Down. Stop them swinging. There we go. Oh. There we are. So that's got those two big bags off. Let's go get another two. Yeah, we need to. We're getting to the point where we do need more shed space, and I think I've got a couple of lean-tos and some other sheds and stuff we can start putting in. We want to put those in sort of up here somewhere eventually. So I'm going to look at doing that probably in the next couple of episodes. So this here, we want to take that one. And if we can, we want to try and take, I don't know where I am as far as positioning goes. There we go. There we go. Two more off. Perfect. So, my thoughts on what I'm going to plant where is shifting all the time. We obviously got soybeans in the bottom field, in field 18 lower. I kind of thinking I want to put the oats in field 18 upper now, and that is because I want to just sort of, it's a better field for us to do it. I think. Looking at it, if we do that in, oh no, that's gone. No, I need you to be straight. Otherwise you're going to be impossible to pick up. Yeah. Sometimes the game physics just overrides the real physics by quite a bit. That was one of those times. Right, there we go. That's better. We should be able to just put these down here now. Probably even better to put the half-used bags at the front, but never mind. There we go. Right. So now we know we can go and get some fertilizer, which is going to be massively useful to us because we want to fill up our fertilizer spreader. But first, let's go and get this 8340 doing the upper end of field 18. And of course, to do that, we're going to have to define the upper end of field 18. So we get going this like this. What we could also do with actually, before we get started on this, is giving some maintenance to our drill, because I can see here that the whole thing is in need of repairs. It's one of those things at the moment where it's just it is one of the things I don't like about the game, is the fact that we've used a third of a tank of fuel. And we need to repair. Even the tractor needs repairing. You know, that's just. I mean, we can get away with just repairing this at the moment, but that's a bit much, to be honest. I'd like to have seen it all the other way around. Right, so tractor's at 35%, additional tankers at 28%, yeah. So it's just the seeder. The seeder was at 75%. That is now a lot better. And we can head off over here to upper 19. So as before, as I did with lower 18, sorry. I'm going to, at this corner here, I'm going to define the edge of the field. We'll then use that, we'll save that as upper 18 and use that in future to set courseplay courses. So let's bring up courseplay, we'll clear the current course, we'll start recording, which is on the corner. Fantastic, and away we go. I will see you in a moment. Okay, so that is the course designed. That's the course assigned. So we'll save that as upper 18, like so. And what we'll do is we will then generate ourselves a course from the far corner. Over here is the best place for this. And we want to change our crop as well. We currently got soybeans. We want to put oats in here. There we go, oats. And so I'm thinking the best place actually for us to do our the corn is going to be the bottom part of 19. So what I'm doing at the moment is we're probably gonna put canola as I'd originally planned in field 15, I think. Let's use currently loaded course. Starting position is where we are. Headlands, we want 3, starting in the main field. Yeah, that way round. Fantastic. Okay, that should do it. So let's calculate that course. Okay, so I've redefined the course. I don't think the course I had last time worked. So let's go into here. Let's clear off the old upper 18. Save this one as upper 18. There we go. I think this is a better course. I had an issue down in one of the top corners. So let's see if this will do it. If this will generate the course this time. So in we go. And There we go, much better. So again, we're going across the field like this, which is not a huge problem at all. We will drive course. Next closest waypoint should be our start. So, oh, no. Okay, we'll set that to first. Of course. We'll put it in oats, which is what we want to do, and away it goes. Absolutely fantastic. So we'll leave this going now, and we're going to go and pop down to the shop with the Manitou and fill up with a whole load of fertilizer. Now our Manitou, actually, we're not going to take that down there with our Manitou. We're going to take this down there with our Manitou. Now what we do need to do is we need to unload the lime that is currently in here. I don't know how much we've got, but I'm expecting it not to be too much. Oh, it's not gonna connect up to this, is it? No. Okay, so we can't take it down there with the Manitou. Let's unload our lime from this. I want this tractor here. Our New Holland T6. And I think what we'll do is we'll pop down there. We'll unload the lime here. We'll pop down there and buy a whole load of fertilizer. And get that loaded up. There we go. Right, so yeah, we've got a little bit of lime left in here. So let's just come over here and unload that. Just sort of unload it out of the way. There we go. Where did that go? Did I see a bag of lime? Did I see a bag of lime in here? Yes. So, yeah, it unloaded it there. And there. That's interesting. So we'll have to get those bags of lime out there at some point. But I'm going to take this down to the shop and see if we can fill it up. And maybe change the wheel configs. Although we can do that back here. The fertilizer spreader is all good. So, right, I head down to the shop. I will see you down there in a moment. So we're back down here at the shop. As you can see, I've switched over to the Manitou. We've got the Breedle open and ready to take some fertilizer. Now these bags are, I think these are 2,000 litre bags of fertilizer that we can buy, and the Breedle will take 7 of them. So that's what I'm going to go and purchase. In here at the front. I would really, really love it if this back door opened. That would be great. Right, where are we? So, bags. Big bags. There. So, to get the normal fertilizer is for 1,000 litres to 1,900. To get the genetics one is 3,200 for 2,000 litres. So that is nice. That's so much cheaper. So we want to get that. We need 7 of them. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to fully fill up here. So details. Buy that. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. That's it. Now, I think that's only 4 that we've been able to buy. I don't want to borrow more money just to buy fertilizer at the moment, and hopefully this is going to be enough to keep us going for a bit. I have a feeling if we try and use the shop to reconfigure our equipment, though, we're going to be in for a bit of a shock. I think it's going to cost like £1,000 to do that. That is it's unfortunate that we'd not be able to get as many bags as I'd like. Should be enough, hopefully, to do this field. But I'll find out in a moment. Yeah, only 4 bags. Right, so let's grab 2 of these and get them loaded up. Yeah, slightly disappointed now. We could sell some crop because we do have crop in storage. We've got about 50,000 in crop in storage, and we actually need to keep an eye on the sell price of the wheat. Really? Oh, is it barley? I think it might have been barley that we had. Either way, we need to keep a close eye on it because we want to be making the most money we can from that. Let's just there we go. Those 2 bags. Perfect. Let's extend that out so that we can get these into our hopper here. Oh no. Up. And out. There we go. Right, that is that one done. Let's see if we can get a second one in swiftly. So we'll be over halfway full with this. Let's bring that in. We don't need to do that. Yeah, we'll be over halfway through with this. I want to just sort of pick it up. Tip. Doing this from sideways on, not the best plan. There we go. Want that there. I can get the swing of this right. And we can put that down there like that. Get that one on as well. And there we go. There we are. Alright, that's about the same. And extend it up so that it's above the thing. And in. There we go. Absolutely perfect. Really pleased with that. Brilliant. Right, so let's get this. We'll leave the Manitou here for now because it's not in anybody's way. And we'll go and... oh, actually, it's right in our way for what we want to do next. We need to make some adjustments to both our tractor and our spreader. We need to get some thinner tyres on both. So let's start this up, close our hatch. And yeah, we're 57% full, so not bad at all. Oh, no, drop the right tool off. Right, so I'm now at the point where lots of people have said, why are you repairing weights? And that's a very good point. I'm not sure, I'm fairly sure there are certain things that you don't need to repair and don't need to sort like that. Basically, it's wide tyres, narrow tyres. £1,000 for us to put narrow tyres on here. I'm not sure. I think at the shop it costs us. So we're going to take this back to the back to our main farm. We'll do this in our own workshop. That will save us money, money galore, I think. Right. So yeah. Let's get this back to the main farm, and we can get it to work. Okay, here we are, back at the workshop now. I'm hoping this is not going to cost me £1,000 to switch wheels at this point. So, drop that off. Oh no, drop the sewer weight off. Drop the bridle off. There we go. Now we'll drop the weight off because we don't want that in our way. Oh, I mean to switch out the weight that we've got for the official New Holland one. But, yeah. Twin, rear twin, narrow, there we go. It's still going to cost us 1,000. It shouldn't cost us anything after this point. It's slightly annoying that there's a £1,000 cost to it, but I'm hoping there's not the same cost to the actual lime spreader. Otherwise, that could be a problem for us. Well, only insofar as we will have to borrow some more money in order to get this done as well. This really is very much of let's get everything going today kind of episode. We're very much setting everything up at the moment to get going again. We will be back on the we'll probably be back on the grass work next episode by the looks of things. I think this is very much going to be getting all of our ducks in a row. That doesn't fit in there. Right, okay. Let's unfold that. No. There we go. It is those attachments that don't fit in. Might have to lower the entrance to this shed. Disconnect and move forwards. This blue power looks gorgeous even with these narrows on it. I really, really do like that. Right, and customize. Wheel setup, narrow tires. Gonna cost us 500. Oh wow! So it takes us to the edge of being in the red, and we were massively in the red anyway, because obviously we borrowed a whole load of stuff. Don't tell me that's no. It hasn't. Thankfully, it hasn't lost me any of my stuff, but it has reduced the capacity of the spreader. Which is slightly concerning. That's alright. Hopefully this will be enough to go and do our soybeans and make sure our soybeans are okay. We're going to need to we're going to need to weed our soybeans at some point as well. So we might go, we need to get hold of a sprayer. So I think we might go and do that now as well. Let's just get courseplay going on here. So we want the lower. No, there it is. So there, that we can use. Oh, there we are. Now, what I can't do is I don't want to overwrite Field 18's edge path, and I can't add my own one in. But I do have a huge number of... Actually, I do have a huge number of paths I can choose from. So I think the maximum edge, the maximum number of fields on here. No, let's cancel that. I need to see 23. So this would be field 24 that we're dealing with here. I think. We don't have a... 23 is the largest field, largest number I see on here. So field 24, add field 24 to the list. So this lower 18 is actually field 24 now, which is fantastic. So let's go and do our course off that. So yeah, that's what I was saying before. Fertilizing field 24, and we want to start where we are. We want to do 2 headlands as we discovered before. We want to do the main field first. We want to come round that way to finish. We've got no islands in it, so that's all good. And go. There we are. Fantastic. Right, so bottom end of the field this wants to go. Got a lot of information up on screen at the moment. So let's not take out our saplings. So this is the advantage of having a nice wide bit of grass here. I think eventually what we'd do is we'd probably plough this into the edge. And it's right down the far corner that we want to be. Over this way. Whoa, pylon there. There we go. Sort of stick to the edge so that we can get down to where we want to start this course off. And get that running. Right, so our course is just round the side over here. The great thing about using this is this will also be caused to line this as well. Which should take a lot less stuff to do these kind of jobs. Right, there we go. So go into the field at this point. Unfold our spreader. Right, and first waypoint, drive course. And it's away. There we go. So we'll leave that doing the solid fertilizer spreading on this field. And we're going to head back over here to our 7740. And we're going to go and get our tedder. Now, I might be able to, because I want to get a fairly large tedder. And because we're going to hire it because it's grass working tools and we're not doing too much grass working. This should be something that we can use fairly well. How's our oats going? It's 63% it's got left, but I think that's a good distance into that field, that 8340. So that's good to see. We've got to get a planter as well, so we've got to get another drill. That's part of the reason why we're doing all of our grass working tools as tools that are hired, because we're not using them too often, and we still need to buy other stuff. We still need a sprayer, we still need a planter, and those two things we need to spend some money on. So I want to get the horses started, but I need the hay first. Right, here we go, back to the shop then, and one or two of course are still down here, but we are after a tedder. A nice big tedder is what I want to hire. Because the thing is, tedders aren't overly power hungry, so we should pretty easily be able to do this. Just once we get the money. So, where are we? Tedders, here we are. The largest tedder we can get is the Pottinger. And the Pottinger is 75 horsepower. So, yeah, no problem at all. 13 meter width. Absolutely fantastic. And to lease it will be 1,377. So, again, let's pop back into here and borrow another 5,000. So we are at 420,000 now on our loan. Lease this, and we go and pick it up and take it back to the main farm, which is great. Which should make a breeze of doing that field now. In fact, I think we may be able to get it done today with the width of this, because basically it's 3 times the width of our mower. You know, that's a huge difference. But it will do the job very easily with this tractor. The only reason I can think for getting a smaller one is if you had space issues, and you don't really have space issues here. As I said before, I think this is much more realistic. a much more realistic sort of size machinery for here. Although I know that the machinery they actually use on this farm is bigger in modern times, but certainly in the age of when this tractor was from, I think this would be a realistic set of machinery to use on here. And I'm loving using this set of machinery on here. So, okay, so here we go. The grass, oh wow, the grass has already started to grow up again. This is the issue with leaving it as we did. So let's unfold this. We need to get this tethered and rowed really as quickly as we can. So let's unfold that. Nice big tether. Down it goes and drop it down. And away we go, and it's, yeah. We should be able to see it fairly easily through this. And we can get it going on the, I'm very tempted to get this going on courseplay, but I think what we'll do is we'll just get it done ourselves. So let's have a little bit of a time lapse. So there we go. Our T6 has finished work, as you can see in the bottom corner. And we are just coming around for our final pass. That should be, yeah, I can see it. There it is. Let's just pop back out here. Yeah, there we go. So that's really it. We have got a lot done this video, and I have a feeling that once I've edited it all down and everything, it's going to be a little bit on the longer side. But that's not a problem. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let me know if you do. Next time we will be we'll get ourselves a rower, and we'll probably get our baler out and get the rest of this field finished. I'm quite happy with that. We should have our oats sown sort of by the end of the next video as well. And now that our fertilizer is done, we might turn our attention. Well, actually, we need to get some spraying done. We need to do the herbicide on the soybeans. So yeah, we need to go and buy a sprayer next time as well. For now, though, let's plonk this back in here. Absolutely perfect. That will do us nicely. And yeah, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.